name is Norma Annie Party, and we are going to be doing a historical drama of Orson Welles' War of the Worlds. Ugh, this is such a drag. There's nothing to do.
Well, turn on the radio.
Hey, turn that up.
We take you now to Grover's Mills, New Jersey.
Groversville?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just got here. I haven't had a chance to look around yet. I guess that's it. Yes, I guess that's the thing directly in front of me. Half buried in a vast pit. Must have something terrific force. The ground is covered with splinters of a tree. It must have struck on its way down. But I can see the object itself doesn't look very much like a meteor. At least not the meteors I've seen. It looks more like a huge cylinder. Something's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is terrific. This end of the thing is beginning to flake off. The top is beginning to rotate like a screw, and the thing must be hollow. He's moving! Look at that! Keep that there! Keep that there! Keep those things back! Keep that there! Keep those idiots back! Take off! The top flew! Out there! Stand back! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed. Wait a minute. Someone calling someone or something, I can see turning out of that black hole two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be all the heavens. Something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but it's face. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. Its eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is kind of V-shaped with saliva dripping from its rimless lips. It seems to quiver and pulsate, and the monster, or whatever it is, can hardly move. It seems weighed down by possibly gravity or something. The thing's rising up now, and the crowd falls back. It seems plenty. The most extraordinary experience, ladies and gentlemen. I can't find words. Well, I'll pull this microphone with me to talk up there. Something's happening. Some shape is rising out of the pit. I can make out a small beam of light against a mirror. What's that? There's a jet of flame springing from the mirror, and a big strike of the advancing men. He strikes them head on. Lord, they're turning into flames. I feel caught by the woods of fire. The damn tanks, and the automobiles spreading everywhere. Coming this way now, about 20 yards from my right.
Can it be true?
Don't be a nitwit, you scaredy cat.
It must be true. It's on the radio. Get on the phone and call Mother.
Don't get punchy. You can't believe all that hype. Make no, never mind. This is all a bunch of malarkey. I'll call and ease your simple mind. Hello, operator? Connect me with Annie McLean, Growlsville, New Jersey. What? What do you mean the lines are down? You can't connect me? Yes, thank you. The lines are down.
What if? Mother lives there.
Hush your mouth. Mother's strong and brave. She's the wheelhouse of this family. She'll be fine. Shush, listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, we are unable to continue the broadcast from Grover's Mills. Evidently, there's some difficulty with our field transmission. However, we will return to that point at the earliest opportunity.
Don't pout, Alice. It's just a story.
How do you know? It's
Ladies and
radio
gentlemen, I have a
transmission.
grave announcement to make. Incredible as it may seem, both the observations of science and the evidence of our eyes lead to the inescapable assumption that those strange beings who landed in the Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet Mars. The battle which took place tonight at Grover Mills has ended in one of the most startling defeats ever suffered by an army in modern times. 7,000 men armed with rifles and machine guns pitted against the single fighting machine of the invaders from Mars. 120 known survivors. The rest strewn over the battle area from Grover's Mill to Plainsboro, crushed and trampled to death under the metal feet of the monster, or burned to cinders by its heat ray. The monster is now in control of the middle section of New Jersey and has effectively cut the state through its center. Communication lines are down from Pennsylvania to the Atlantic Ocean.
Mother.
Railroad tracks are torn and service from New York to Philadelphia discontinued, except routing some of the trains through Allerton and Phoenixville.
The roof of Broadcasting Building, New York City. The bells you hear are ringing to warn the people to evacuate the city as Martians approach. Estimated in the last 2 hours, 3 million people have moved out along the roads to the north. Hutchison River Parkway is still kept open for motor traffic. Avoid bridges to Long Island, hopelessly jammed. All communication with Jersey Shore closed 10 minutes ago. No more defenses. Our army is wiped out. Artillery, Air Force, everything wiped out. Artillery, Air Force, everything wiped out. This may be the last broadcast. We'll stay here to the end. People are holding service here below us in the cathedral. Now I look down the harbor, all manner of boats, overloaded with fleeing population, pulling out from docks. Streets are all jammed, noise and crowds like New Year's Eve in the city. Wait a minute, the enemy is now in sight above the Palisades. Five great machines. Now the first machine reaches the shore. He stands watching, looking over the city. Steel Cowlish Head is even with its skyscrapers. He waits for the others. They rise like a line of new towers on the city's west side. Now they're lifting their metal hands. This is the end now. Smoke comes out, black smoke drifting over the city. People in the streets see it now. They're running toward the East River, thousands of them, dropping in like rats. Now the smoke's spreading faster. It's reached Times Square. People are trying to run away from it, but it's no use. They're falling like flies. Now the smoke's crossing 6th Avenue. 5th Avenue, 100 yards away, it's 50 feet.
This is Orson Welles, ladies and gentlemen. Out of character, to assure you that the War of the Worlds has no further significance than as the holiday offering it was intended to be. The Mercury Theater's own radio version of dressing up in a sheet and jumping out of a bush and saying boo. Starting now, we couldn't soak all your windows and steal all your garden gates. By tomorrow night, so we did the best next thing. We annihilated the world before your very ears and utterly destroyed the CBS. You will be relieved, I hope, to learn that we didn't mean it, and that both institutions are still open for business. So goodbye, everybody, and remember, please, for the next day or so, the terrible lesson you learned tonight. That grinning,
I told you
glowing, globular
just a
invader of your
Halloween
living
prank.
room is an inhabitant of the pumpkin patch, and if your doorbell rings and nobody's there,
Those
that's
dirty
a little
brats.
It's Halloween.
I have half a mind to write them a strongly worded letter.
Tonight, the Columbia Broadcasting System has brought you The War of the World by H.G. Wells. The 17th in its weekly series of dramatic broadcasts.
Is that the phone?
Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air.
Oh my goodness. You're such a scaredy cat. Hello? morning, quarterback, Mother. Yes, it was just a prank. You knew all along, did you? Yes, Mother. Thank you. Good night.
She knew? How long? How did she know?
That's the question, boys and girls. How did she know? Put on your critical thinking helmets and decide. Turn and talk.